you should say when you get on the stream. Hold up. How am I looking? How am I looking from this angle, y'all? I don't know. I can't sleep. Let me see. Where did I put my headphones? I mean my microphone. Shaboom. This thing has done what it's supposed to do. Alright, let's see. Hello. Now let's test this freaking microphone. I shouldn't even be up right now. But better late than never. Because I'm going to just work once I get up in the morning. Hello. Okay, it works. Ah ha 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 ha. Okay, what the fuck am I doing? Okay. Excuse my language. Welcome to the Note to Self podcast, episode 70 freaking 4. My name is Zaina Bunny. This is your favorite. Okay, wait. Welcome to the Note to Self podcast. This is your favorite rabbit, Zaina Bunny. It's 4 a.m. and it is April 8th, 2023. I said it was 4 a.m. It's a Saturday. Yesterday was Good Friday. All this religion stuff is like making me have anxiety because I told you about like the church thing, and it's just like I don't know if I want to get baptized because it's supposed to be like a week from now. Can't do it. So I think I'm gonna ghost every fucking body. Excuse my language. I think I'm gonna ghost everybody at the grief class. I don't know. Which I shouldn't, because now like everything is hitting me now. But at the same time, it's like, but I'd rather ghost people and be by myself. I don't know. Anyways, if you're wondering, I put a face mask on my face. Okay, and I have my hair tied because this is just what I do at night. All right, let's go. Oh, first topic. Oh, I listed the topics below, I believe. Let me double check that. Well, yeah. Because what I do now is like something that comes up in my mind. I just bring up the notes app. Can you see that? It's on night mode. And then I just type in my idea. Sometimes like I get ideas for like a song or something like that. And like I'm like, okay, well, this is a good lyric. I don't want to forget it. So let me type it. So that's what I do. But anyways, let me get more comfortable here. I feel like we'll be here for a while. Can you hear me still? Let me test it one more time. One more time. Uno más tiempo. Let's see. What am I doing? You weak. Sorry, I was texting. All right, let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, and I also have my oh my god, that's not a good that is not a good thumbnail. Oh well, I don't give a fuck no more. I don't care. I just like I care, but I don't care, and then we'll just get into it, and then that'll go into our first one. Let me take a sip of water real quick. Let me keep this up with my no, I can't even keep this up with my toe. Hold on, let me get some water. So, what is my purpose? I have that here because I'm just confused, like when you go through that, I bet somebody's like, bitch, put that dumb fucking bear down. I will. I saw something cute on the Conan O'Brien show. Like, I don't really watch that show like that. But, yeah, I don't need him anymore. Thank you for the support. I felt support from the support bear, okay? Okay. But I don't need him right now. I feel like I'm going through one of those things where like, you're crazy and you shouldn't be filming anything right now, but like, I don't know. Let me see something. No, I don't like it. I don't like this at all. But I love it because it's horrible. Okay, okay. Maybe like I can, I'm trying to fix everything. How's this? Is this better? Please don't fall. Like, this tablet fell on my foot earlier and I was in such distress. Like, oh my God. And then the thing about it was, like, I was trying out these high heels that I have in the room. Like, I showed you guys like this shoe rack I made. And like, okay, steady. The shoe rack I made, and like, it's like some shoes I don't even need, some shoes I don't even wear. Like, I wear flip-flops, I wear Crocs, and sometimes I wear steel-toe boots when I work outside. Speaking of outside, and we're all off of topic, but we'll fill in the blanks here and there. What's that guy's name? Hard Rock Nick. What he say? Who, where am I, and where are you? Something like that. We'll get to all of that. I feel like we're going to be here into the wee hours of the morning. But anyways, before I got on here, like, I don't know, like, something was just telling me, bitch, get on the podcast. Because all the topics that I was writing on here, it was just too much. It looked like an essay. So I was just like, okay, let me just go ahead and get on here while it's quiet and whatnot. So, yeah, look, no, I'm holding my bear. Come here. Okay, let's stay on topic. But what was I talking about? So this tablet fell on my fucking foot, right? And I'm just like, God damn, because I was playing like the golf game. Like, I play golf online with my friends, which are really my husband's friends. But you know how it is when you're like married or like a couple or something. You always want to be involved with what your spouse does. So I'm just like, fuck it, I'll play golf. So like, I got on and I did that. But before that happened, like, this tablet right here, it fell on my face. I mean, on my foot. And I was like, ugh. And what I wanted to avoid was like, okay, I told you guys about the shoe rack I made. And like, I had these heels that don't really fit. Like, I know you guys don't really want to hear about shoes. Whatever. It's my video diary. But like, my grandma used to tell me about bunions and stuff like that, right? And like, I always feel comfortable with shoes a half a size up. So like, for instance, I wear a 7.5, so I wear like an 8 usually. I'm more comfortable with an 8, but my true to size foot is 7.5. So like, I bought these heels at 7.5. This is like old high heels now. Like, I told you I don't wear shoes like that. So I try to put them on, and like, them shits hurt. And I was just thinking about how my grandma was saying, like, you can get bunions from that shit. So I was like, let me not wear these. Like, I couldn't even wear them around the house, really. Like, I would take a few steps, and I was watching like In Living Color, which is one of the greatest comedy shits ever from back in the day. Check it out. And like, I just couldn't do it. Like, I had period cramps, but then it's just like the way my feet were feeling, it was just like worse than the period cramps. Like, it was a good distraction, but I was like, ugh. And then one other thing I wanted to say about the pain, it was like, I don't really like to take like over the counter like medication and shit like that, because like they put shit in there so like your liver can get fucked up, and then you'll always be in the system in healthcare with your fucking like, okay, for example, You remember when people was like sipping scissor and shit like that, right? So they put shit in there like acetaminophen allegedly. You know that long word that starts with an A. So you use this shit and like your liver basically is shot. Like your liver's fucked. So it's just like everything is working against you. Basically that's all. But lately, like this period took me the fuck out. Like I think it's done, but it's just like I had to take some naproxen. That's the only thing I could take. Everything else I'm mad allergic to. Fucking everything. Why the hell am I even talking about that? Anyway, so I put, what is my purpose? So basically, I just feel like I don't know where I'm going. Like you ever just get that feeling where like you don't know what you want to do, you don't know who you want to be. You just don't get the point of being here. It's just like time just keeps on going, but you just don't know your purpose and shit like that. And then like I get flashbacks, I don't know if it's PTSD or whatever, but grandpa keeps saying like, why am I still here? Why am I still here? And it was just like, fuck, like, why am I here? You know what I'm saying? Like, why am I here? Like, shit. Like, and then this room is like kind of sacred to me, you know? Like, this is the room he passed in. And like his pictures are on the wall. And I made it look a little bit cuter in here. The funeral flower arrangement stuff is in here. It still smells like him in here. It's a little chilly in here. It might be a ghost or something like that. I don't know. But I don't really like to go in here that much. Like I wanted to use this as like a little studio where I can just make my videos, but obviously I haven't been in here like that. One, because these walls are so damn thin. I don't want to hear other people talking and yelling and shit like that, but it's like, ain't nothing I can do about that. But I have seen like gamers put the little egg, what do you call them, egg holders? They put them on the walls to reduce the sound and whatnot. But I don't know, you guys. It's very eerie being in here. But this is a teddy bear that was above his bed, so... Anyways, and of course the cat will come and harass me. What is my purpose? I really don't know. Like, it's just like, I know what it is though. Badass cats. But it's like, I know I'm supposed to be talking, you know? Talk. And then it made me think about like when Bean picked the star sign on Oblivion. And I think the star sign he picked, which is basically like zodiac signs, he picked shadow. And he said that would make you go invisible for like, what, a minute a day or something like that in the game. So, I don't know, like mine's is Gemini. My birthday's coming up, by the way. And it's just like, I like to talk. I talk. People think I'm weird for talking, but that's just what I do. It's something I enjoy. Tired of hearing my voice sometimes. Oh, that's the second thing on here. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like I'm talking way too much. Like, I feel like I overshare. But then sometimes I feel like I'm not being heard, you know? Like, sometimes I wish I could go on top of a mountain and just yell. I think I had one, I think I went on here one time on the podcast and I was just like, it's like I can't even get any silence at 4:18 a.m. Honestly. But like, one time I was bringing Grandpa to the hospital and we were coming back out of there. I mean, like the whole thing about it, this was like a year ago. It was just like, I feel like so many people were watching the struggle, like watching me help him, but it's just like it was a struggle, like to pick up a grown person, even though he was like a little bit shrunken, you know, like how old people are. But it's just like, I'm not a very big person, so it was just like having to pick him up, you know, and he's blind, so it's just like having to navigate and all that all by myself. And it's just like, I didn't want him to fall and he didn't want to fall, but it's just like nobody helped. And I wanted to yell out so bad, like, can I get some help? Can I get some help? Can I get some help? And then I think I yelled out at one point, is anybody gonna help me? Like, can somebody help me? I think I yelled that out, and then like I was freaking hyperventilating. I remember that, and it's just like still no one came, and I don't know how to describe that feeling. It was like one of the loneliest, definitely one of the loneliest feelings I've ever felt. I hated that feeling. And then that feeling like when like you'll be in a game chat with your friends and like you'll say something but nobody else says anything. Like, what? Like, are you blind? Are you deaf? So it's just like sometimes I will do things. Oh my gosh, so I guess I'm proving that psychologist right. But like sometimes I'll do shit like I'll just yell. I'll just blurt something out like that's totally inappropriate so you can just pay me some fucking attention. Nah, I don't know where I got that from. Actually, I think I told you guys this before. Like when we used to have like birthday parties when I was younger and it wasn't my birthday, I would cry so I could get all the attention. I said it like that. That's kind of fucked up, but I mean, I'm being honest. It was a method. All right, let's see. Speaking about tired of hearing my own voice sometimes, I think I just said like before I got on here, I was just like sometimes life is just like really repetitive. And then I was just sitting in the bed and I like sometimes I'll just sit up. It's just like the whole thing is like I'll stay up all night. I'll almost make it through until like at least 12 p.m. And then I pass out, wake up about 3 or 4, and then I'll make food. And then like I'll play games or like I'll just lay there on my phone, and then I won't really wake up until like, you know, around when the sun comes down, like late afternoon, and but just play games and do this stuff. But it's not healthy. But anyway, I brought that up because I don't know if like one, is that healthy? Like people are night owls, that's normal. But I mean, I don't know. I feel like my brain is churning more ideas at night. But there's some. I'm too lazy to get up. And that's my other thing. I'm just too damn lazy to get up. But then my vape pen is in there. So then I think I want to get up now. Wow, addiction. Be right back. Give me just a second. Just a second, my loves. I'm back. I'm back. Okay. This cat, man. He's my best friend, though. They're both my best friend. I'm gonna be sad when they pass away. So what were we talking about? Oh, so I was just sitting in bed. And like sometimes, like, I don't know if it has to do like with my mental issues or whatever the fuck, but like sometimes I will hear like a giant explosion, or I can hear like people like yelling, like somebody yelling in my ear. It's not me, like it's not my voice, but it's just like I just hear somebody screaming. I don't know. Maybe I'm just tripping, man. It's just like, and then that whole thing where I keep thinking like an explosion is about to happen or something, like, what the fuck is up with that? Like, it doesn't matter where I'm at. Like, in the apartment, it was like oh, I'm paranoid somebody's gonna shoot through the wall or something like that. Like, now that's a logical fear. But then to think that all the time, but people do live like that. But then it's like to be in a house and think like randomly a bullet is gonna go through the door or the window, or like that happens though. It's America. But I think more of what is crazy is like thinking that something's gonna blow the fuck up. Like I just keep thinking like this shit is just all gonna blow the fuck up. Like I hope it's not like I'm like predictive programming or some shit like that, or like predicting the future. I really hope not. But it's just like I'll be sitting here and I'm just like, whoa, like all this shit is about to blow the fuck up. And then people yelling in my fucking head. So what the fuck is going on? What's up with that? But I just tune it out. I usually just vape. Shouldn't do that though. But this is one thing I want to quit though. Aren't you supposed to quit something on Good Friday? Or Lent? When is Lent? I'll give up vaping for Lent. And also what's cool is like, it's not cool, but being leaned over in like a glass with these little glass beads broke. And they're like clear, so they're a different color from the blue gem beads I was using for to track not drinking, which I haven't done since February, the end of February or at the end of January or something like that. So I'm definitely like 2 months sober. Let me see. I'm proud of myself. I knew I could do it though. I can do anything. So can you. I have not drank since January 27th. 2 months. I'm happy. Shout out to the trolls, because that's what really motivated me. Your haters do be your motivators. Whoever said that, shout out to you. You're probably dead though. All right. Then I put is this because I slightly pulled away from Christianity? Like, am I feeling down because like I didn't want to do the whole Christian thing anymore, or you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to go to church anymore. Like, am I being punished? Like, that's what I'm wondering. But it's just like, no, I think it was like a manic episode I was having, honestly. Like if I could, like I usually look at myself from the outside. So I think I was just having a manic episode with that. But then again, I'm still searching. I'm still on that spiritual journey, as you guys know. My self-esteem is a little bit low, bloated as fuck. It's my period. Whatever. I'll get over it. But I'm just sad. I just feel kind of sad, which is normal. And that's why I need to go to the damn grief class. But it's like, I don't want to go anymore. Like, I don't want to talk about religion. I don't want to talk about that. Like, it's good to think about, like, I'm looking at his pictures right now, Grandpa's pictures. It's just like I really hope him and Grandma are somewhere better now, but I just don't want to think about it. Like, I don't want to think about where I'm going, nothing like that. Like, I just want to do what God wants me to do, and I want him to tell me what I need to do. Like, tell me, like, what do I need to do? Like, I'm trying to search for my purpose. Like, I know, like, through what I do is a hint of what I need to be doing, or like the way I'm feeling is a hint of what I need to be doing, but I'd rather just be told, and I don't know how that's gonna happen. Like the way I be hearing people yelling in my head, I just want God to just say like, girl, you supposed to be doing something else. But if I do that, my brain will probably just explode in my skull. Have you ever heard about the voice of God gun or something like that? Like, they point this thing at you and then like you hear this loud ass sound or something like that. I think that's what the voice of God machine is. Anyways, wouldn't that be something? Challenging people to debates. So like and then I'll put this with my thoughts on JP. So there's a YouTuber called JP, and it's called Awaken with JP. It's a channel on YouTube, and pretty much like he's moved on to like spiritual parody, to like more conservative parodies. And you know, like I don't have a problem with that. Like I find it funny. I'm a little bit conservative myself, but now that I'm thinking about it, okay, come in. But now that I think about it, I think everybody's grifting. That's what I think. Like, not to call JP a grifter, but I mean, those YouTube coins are nice. Like, it's like the fact that you can get so many people that can agree with you on something that could be like maybe like hateful or something like that. I mean, I'm not saying like that's his total content, but that's how I'm just feeling about the whole conservative thing now. Like, it just, I don't know. Like, to conserve something that's very like valuable, yeah, I get it. If it's valuable to you, yeah. I mean, but I mean like the whole thing with the Christianity in it, it's just like, it just feels like a witch hunt to me. Like, to me, it just feels like a witch hunt. Like, I understand if like the policies of today are like what you see today, like social things today bother you, like it makes you feel uncomfortable. But at the same time, it's just like, why are you hating people? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then they try to say like, I don't hate anybody, but like the things that they're saying, it's just like, why you can't let people live the way they want to live? And then again, the other side of the coin, people are you could say people are living too freely. So it's just like, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck the truth is, but why can't we just leave people alone? That's my thing. Why can't we just leave people alone? And then my thing is just like with the whole separating church and state, right? So it's just like, we're not supposed to be talking about religion when it comes to politics, I don't think. I'm assuming that's what separation from church and state is, but it just feels like lines are being blurred. I don't know. But like, I don't think that's Christ-like. I think Christianity is a philosophy. I talked about this with my friend. I think it's more of a philosophy than a religion. I feel like it's best to live and let live and be kind as you can. Next. Oh, but I did say challenging people to debate. So like, I have been asking people what their thoughts are on religion, specifically Christianity. And whatever happened to that guy, the amazing atheist? But anyways, it always turns into like, it's open-minded when you're like totally on their side. Like when you're totally like, woo, wow, let's worship Jesus. Jesus does this. I'm a child of God, that. But then the people don't really act like that. You know what I'm saying? But if you say it, then people are like, yeah, I totally agree with you. Like, it's so crazy. Like, I could just have like a whole, like, I could be on some Hitler shit and like just say, oh, whoop, whoop, I'm a child of God, hallelujah. And people will just be like, oh yeah. Do people even know what they're doing? Like, I don't know. It'll be interesting when it's the end days or whatever, and then we'll see what the spiritual repercussions of everything is. Not really. I don't want to know. That sounds horrifying, but you know what I'm saying? But let's get off of that. But I am open to any debates and stuff like that. But like I always say, God says he doesn't like lukewarm. He spits them out. So eventually I'm going to have to pick a side of where I'm going with this whole religion, spiritual journey. I need to pick a side now, the way things are going in the world. But I think I picked my side. Love all of God's creations. Next, the diaper test. So my sister told me, like, when her period comes, she uses a diaper. I was like, I don't know about that, but I tried it. I like it. So, ladies, if you're out there, I will give the diaper maybe a 3.5 out of 5, or maybe a 4 out of 5. A strong 4 out of 5. Maybe a 4.5 out of 5. I like that rating. Niacin and glacosomine and MSM. Why did I put that there? I think that's what I took. Yeah, I took these supplements recently. I don't know why I put that there. I know one is for joints. I remember we used to use niacin to cheat on like pee tests when we get high. I don't think that should work. And MSM, I don't know what the fuck that really is. I think it's a mineral or something like that. But that came inside the glucosamine supplement. But okay. Next. Need to stop baking cookies ASAP. It's addicting. Also, to add to supplements, like, I don't know, like, I just feel like a lot of supplements are, like, they say it's not FDA approved, so it's just like, shh. It's like I could, like, grind up kitty litter and say, like, it's a magical supplement and then, like, sell it, and the FDA wouldn't really look at that shit. So please be careful with their supplements. I do stop baking cookies. It's addicting. So I got like these Toll House. I think it's Toll House. Chocolate chip caramel and almond cookies. And I baked them and they were amazing. And I dipped them in coconut oil. It was just amazing. But it's just like I kept on wanting to eat them over and over and over and over. So, I mean, I really hope I don't have a cavity, but baking cookies is really comforting. Cooking is comforting. Like, I'm just kind of glad that my microwave broke down, so I have to use the oven. So, I guess tomatoes. Oh, and I also put wanting to drink again, the slippery slope. So I was talking to my friend Drunk, ironic name, shout out to my nigga. But I was just saying I want to drink again, and he was like, I don't blame you for like whatever's going on, but if you want to drink, like I wouldn't be mad at you. But you know, like I said, like that troll really motivated me to do better, and you know, I have something to prove. You know, like I don't know you guys. You know, and I'm usually not like that. Like I'm not like, oh, I give a fuck what people think about me. But honestly, I think I do. Didn't we say something about that psychologist talking about I have like a disruptive personality disorder? Something like that. I'm just trying to seek approval. But like I really do want to drink, especially when we was playing that golfing game. Like that shit was like, I feel like if I went golfing, I wouldn't mind drinking. Like that would be fun. But I'm not going to do it. Because, like, I know, like, I have an addictive personality, so I know if I do it, I'm just going to keep doing it until, like, all my progress is gone. And I had, like, this nightmare. I had 2 nightmares. One, someone stole my barbecue ribs. That's a real nightmare. Like, I opened the fridge, and then the place where I put the barbecue ribs, they were gone, but they left the wrapper. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, so it was just barbecue all in the bottom of the fridge, and I just didn't understand. I was just like, why? 2, the other nightmare. Oh, sometimes I have nightmares with like, oh yeah, there's a nightmare where like I will get high, like weed. And like I wake up like, oh God, I hope I really didn't get high. And then 3, my other nightmare, what the hell? Let me remember before I forget. What is the other nightmare? What's something on the long. So like when Grandpa was going through the whole kidney failure thing, right? So like they would like test your kidney function and it's like percentages, right? So eventually like his percentage would drop. Like it would go from like 20% down to 15%, and you know, it's over. So I'm just like, now every time like I consume something like a vitamin or like a energy drink, I'm just like, God, like I hope like my kidney function percent doesn't drop. Like, is this dropping my kidney function percent? Like now that I think about it, don't lungs have to have like percentage function? And I'm vaping? So it's just like, am I dropping my lung function like by a percentage every time I hit this? Isn't life a percentage? Like every hour, minute, second, it just drops. But what can we do? We can only maintain, but I don't think we can go up on function. I don't know. But like I said, I'm not too pressed, you know? Like whatever God needs me to do, I'm gonna do it, and then I'm gonna get the fuck on out of here to the next level. That's all I want to do. Okay? I'm gonna get on to the next fucking level. Because it's just like, what is this hell? What is this hell really? Is this hell? I'm starting to think this is hell. And then if you want to think about it deeper, like what they say, hell is really on earth. I've heard that before. And then what they say, who's the king of this domain, of this earthly domain? They say it's Satan. They say it's Lucifer, right? Then they also say Jesus is the Lord of this world, right? So how do we know Jesus isn't Lucifer? How do we not know? How do we not know? Let me stop being blasphemous, but I know God knows my intention. Let's see. I think God loves all philosophers. All right. I'm not calling myself a philosopher though, but I am, but I'm not. But then I'm definitely gonna take philosophy, theology, and history. I'm gonna take every class I can. Like once I get this, like, and I'm doing a trucking thing. I don't care, because like something that brings me so much joy is like to just drive and hit, like listen to music, listen to podcasts, and just be on the open road. But at least have directions. But like, what's better than that? What's really better than that? And then like how they say, like if you find a job that doesn't feel like a job, that is the perfect job. It's not really a job. It's a career or something like that. I could drive. I feel I could drive as long as I have my eyes. But then I do have what Grandpa had with the degenerative eye problem. So eventually, like, I need to absorb all the color and beauty that I can, and the art that I can, and the people's faces that I can, because eventually I don't think I'll be able to see anymore. But let me not put that out in the world, but it's on my genetic test, which is scary. That's scary as fuck. I hope it skips me. I hope my kids don't get it either, but shit. All right, let's see. I also want to do tarot cards again. Predictable. Why? I don't know. And then I'm thinking, like, is this because, like, I'm turning away from the whole religion thing and then I'm going to the dark side? I don't know. I just want to do tarot cards. But it's like, but I don't, because just like, I remember I did the tarot cards before I went to court and I thought I was going to win, but really she won. That's crazy. Also, fuck you, bitch. And, this other nigga, fuck you too. Y'all know who you are. Fuck y'all. Hope I'm enunciating. Fuck you. Fuck you. Okay. Did I tell you guys I saw like baby bears on the Conan show? Okay. Next, let me think about cute baby bears. Feeling claustrophobic and hot. So I don't know if I'm going through like, what do you call it, premenopause or something like that. Like my period took so long to get here. I'm just like, bitch, I don't think I'm gonna have a period, So, but it came. But I have endometriosis, which is like when the lining of the uterus grows out a lot. And I hopefully I don't get like uterine cancer or anything like that. Me and Grandpa shared was being a what do you call it? Where you look shit up online and you think you have it, so then you just start like trying to cure yourself and shit. Like you think you have it, or something like that. I forgot what it's called. There's a word for that. But anyways, yeah, I hope I don't have it. But I have been diagnosed with that shit. Cause I remember I had a period for like almost half a year. And I went to the OBGYN and she was just saying like, oh yeah, you have endo. This was after Grandma passed and I was just like, oh, okay. What the fuck am I bringing that up for? But claustrophobic and hot. And I just remember like Grandma, like she would just be like really hot all the time. Like she'd be mad sweaty. Like it would be cold as hell and she'd still be sweating. And then I'd be feeling like that now. Like, I don't know, like I'd be getting cold fast. But at the same time, I be feeling real hot. Like my feet are real hot. I know my hormones are jacked up probably because of from all those meds, those psych meds. And then like I remember reading like some of those meds can put like a pituitary tumor. Your pituitary gland is right here. They say it's like your third eye. But really it regulates your hormones and stuff like that. And I think your sleep cycle, I think, don't quote me on that, but if you get a tumor there, you grow titties, which is crazy because it's just like, I don't really have any titties. So damn, I hope I don't have a tumor in my head, but my hormones are fucked up. And then being said, like I had a big ass back, like it said I had a big, like a broad back or something like that. But I remember my grandma telling me like broad shoulders are very pretty. So I'm not gonna let that get to me, okay? Like, and then I think about ballerinas and stuff like that. So it don't look bad on camera, but like to me, I kind of wish that, I guess the city is waking up. It's a quarter to 5 a.m. Sheesh. Sheesh. That might be the dump truck though. But like, I want to be a little bit thinner. Like, I thought about eating less, but then that's not really doing anything. I think my body's holding on to those calories. Like, bitch, I don't know when you're gonna eat again, but I'm gonna hold on to this until you eat again. So that's what I'm dealing with. So I think I'm gonna eat a little bit more and maybe move around a little bit more. But the food I'm gonna eat a little bit healthier. So when I get up in the, well, it's already morning time. I have an energy drink, so I'm gonna eat my energy drink. I have spinach. I have spring mix. Maybe I can make a spring mix wrap, like tortilla. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. Maybe like a tortilla spring mix with tuna, something like that. I don't know. But like I need to, I don't know, I need to tone up or something. Like something, I just feel sloppy. I just like, and that's why I was feeling self-conscious. Like I feel sloppy. I just hate feeling like that. Let's see. When a business flakes on you, I hate not getting answers. Like, all right, so like, you know all that bamboo that we have in the yard? I think I showed you the bamboo garden in the yard, which is pretty much overgrown bamboo. So I was complaining about it so much because like we bought a pool like for my brother, so he can swim and have something to do, like that's healthy activities. But the thing is like, also that's what I'm pretty much gonna do tomorrow, throw away all that chopped down bamboo. So which is getting into the story. He chopped down most of that bamboo and I had to cut it down a little bit more, like the bamboo shoots. Throw that in the car. I have a wooden pallet back there, and the only reason why I'm gonna throw that out is because like termites. I'm scared of termites. I don't know why. Like they keep talking about termites, and I'm just like fuck, because these things like they sound like the plague. Like they can come into your house or like come near the house, and they can get rid of the house in like 2 days. Like what the hell? Like everything. So you telling me like if one termite come in this bitch and just start having babies and shit, eating up the wood? There's so much wood in here. Hell no. So I'm gonna get rid of that. And I'm gonna say like one of my favorite purchases this year are the gardening gloves, or like these heavy duty gloves by Heart, I think. Whoever makes that outside grass mowing shit. So it's like a blue brand, like so now I can pick up garden things, like things with thorns and stuff like that without hurting my hands. So that's very important to me. Yay for outdoors stuff. Also, we have a grill for my brother. So now, oh, and that why I mentioned the pool and the bamboo. If we set that pool down, the bamboo will shoot through the pool. And how do I know this? Because I'm sick. Because I used to look up torture methods back in the day, and meaning like classic torture methods. And like apparently in Asia, they would set down people on like on the grass, on the dirt, and the bamboo would just grow through people. Like that was the torture. Like you'll just be laying on this dirt, and then like bamboo just shoots through your fucking body slow. Like what the fuck? That's freaking metal. Anyways, let's see. It's about that time to declutter again. Yeah. So, talking about Officer Big Back, that's what I call him, but he called me Deputy something back. Why something pertaining to wide back, whatever the fuck. Like I tried on this dress. I think I told you guys this before, but like I can't squeeze in the top of me. Like the top, I don't know if like my titties grew. I don't know what happened, but like when I zip it up from the back, like this is not going in. This is not going in. So it's just like, it's not the titties that is not going in, just the titties. It's just like the whole back area is just like, it cannot zip. And I'm just like, what the fuck? But granted, I'm not going to be, like, these clothes are old. So I'm not going to be like 10 years old or, 15 years old my whole life. So I don't know. And then Bean said something, maybe that's just your birthing weight. Because, like, we even went to the DMV and, like, I guess, like, they're so pressed on time or whatever that, like, you think you're about to take another photograph. But instead, like, they use the same photograph, same stats, but then they change your address on that motherfucker. So I'm just like, bitch, I'm not 108 pounds. I'm like 140 pounds, okay? 145 on a bad day. Okay, on a good day, maybe like 130-ish. But, how do I lose? That's like losing 40 pounds. What do I have that's 40 pounds, though? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what on me is 40 pounds? And then now I'm paranoid because, like, even Grandpa was gaining weight, but it didn't look like he was gaining weight before he passed. But I'm just like, okay, is that like all those toxins inside of you just building up? You know what I mean? So now I'm just like, do I need a detox? But some people are in a forever state of detox. Like, they said that shit about, like, Gwyneth Paltrow, allegedly. Like, she'll just do these weird, like, she has weird eating habits. That's what they said. But, like, I mean, should I just go on a liquid diet? I don't know. Because I'm thinking about those barbecue ribs that I had a nightmare about. I don't know if I could do that. I really don't know. Like, I'm telling you guys, I really don't know. The best thing I can do is, like, maybe, like, make some gains, like, turn all this shit to muscle or something. Like, I don't know. But I love to eat, man. Okay, let's see. But it's time to declutter, okay? So we're cutting down that bamboo. That's the first thing I'm gonna do tomorrow. So that, oh yeah, and the dump opens up in an hour and 15 minutes. So, well, no. If it's 6 o'clock and it's 10 minutes to 5, that's an hour and 10 minutes? Yeah. So, in an hour, 10 minutes, I'm going to put on my clothes. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to freaking, like, lift up that pallet, flex, and then I'm going to put the pallet in the car, go to the dump, drop that off. And then throw out all this other trash, go to the dump, drop that off, fill up my tires. They said the fluid was good, but I'm gonna check that again. But I'm a sweat today, okay? Like, I don't really want to take a shower. I'm not gonna lie, but I am gonna take a shower. I'm gonna work my ass off till I fucking stink like shit, and then I'm gonna take a shower, and hopefully I lost some weight. But I don't know. I really don't know. I really hope I'm not dying. I hope I am healthy, because I just want my brother to be okay when I'm gone, okay? Like, that's one of my biggest nightmares, like, for me to just, and I think that's what stressed out Grandma and Grandpa so much before they passed, like, wondering, like, what's going to happen to us and stuff. And that also kept them alive longer, I think. But, I mean, it could have been the downfall and they're up, rising, I don't know. But I'm definitely, plus, like, my best friend's wedding is coming up next month, one of my best friends. So I don't want to look sloppy. And shout out to Bean, he bought me a shirt. It's ugly, which I love. It's like this pattern, but more flowery and pink. So, yay! All right. But then I put when businesses flake and not getting answers. So I knew, like, if I called somebody to come, like, for example, lay down that concrete or, like, chop down that bamboo, they'll have a fucking excuse. Like, they'll just be like, okay, well, we're coming, and then not get back to me. Because, like, for some reason in this town, y'all have a habit of not getting back to people. I don't know what that is about, but it's just like, does nobody write bad Yelp reviews around here? Also, I wanted to say something else. So, apparently, I don't know if I should address this or not, but, like, one of Bean's family members, I didn't know, worked for the hospice. And she told somebody, eventually it went back to my brother-in-law, and my brother-in-law told my mom-in-law, and my mom-in-law told my husband. But basically she was saying like Bean lives here, and they found out basically like how we're living or something like, I mean, it's not a big deal, but the thing is like we don't really keep in contact with them like that. I don't. But like the fact that like the whole side of a family that I don't really talk to knows about me is like they didn't know about me, but then they know my grandpa's dead. They know what the inside of my house looks like. You know, shit like that. It's just like, isn't that a HIPAA violation? That's my thing. Is that a HIPAA violation? Just asking. I mean, like, because if people start popping up, like, that's weird. And I don't like unplanned things. Like, hell, I like being spontaneous, but like, I plan to be spontaneous, if you know what I'm saying. But I don't know, that made me feel weird. Why did you feel a need to do that? I don't know, like, do people talk about like what's going on at work, at home like that if they're in healthcare? You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that's a HIPAA violation. But anyways, I don't feel like pursuing that, really. Not really, I don't. So I put, if, oh, I don't like lukewarm, why should God? I pretty much addressed that. That's self-explanatory. And then I put letting everyone up in your house, why should God do that? So I'm thinking like like when I think about like heaven and what you would say God's home, like if you don't live like a good person and you don't treat people well and all that, like why should God let you in his house? Like he's giving you like, basically life is like the mat that you take your shoes off and you wipe, or you wipe your shoes off on. The mat is like the rules, or like being a basically good human being. Wipe your foot off on the mat. Like, so it's being a good person. That's what I think. But then it's just like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm starting to get over it. It's just too complicated. So we have this song All Along the Watchtower. And like, I think, actually, my phone about to run out of battery. But let me see. All Along the Watchtower. So you would know it's sung by like Jimi Hendrix. But Bob Dylan wrote this song, I'm pretty sure. But it's like Bob Dylan writes all the damn songs. Like if you really look at it, and then it's crazy because he said like he sold his soul, which is kind of fucking cool. I mean, it's not cool, but it's just like, whoa. Because it's just like all those rock and roll songs are so like classic, but then they're all like, oh, I sold my soul. It's just like, that's crazy. The devil writing these hits like that. Anyway, so the lyric is, there must be some kind of way out of here, said the Joker to the thief. There's too much confusion. I can't get no relief. So I'm thinking about when the preacher told me, so like the crucifixion shit happened, right? So you have like Jesus right here, right? And then you have like a thief, and then there's another guy. I don't know why he was on the cross. I really don't know. But he was just like, yo, like, do you think I'm gonna see you again in heaven? Like he was asking Jesus that. So could he be like the Joker? You know what I'm saying? Is this song really biblical? And then when you think about Along the Watchtower, right? So like the way things are built back then, it's just like walls. Like you have like, it's walls, man. So it's just like, I don't know. I think there's like a biblical connection with that song. It sounds crazy, but like think about it. Think about it, bro. I don't know, like the way you like read this shit. It's just like, okay, there must be some kind of way out of here, said the Joker to the thief. Keep in mind what I told you. There's too much confusion, I can't get no relief. Businessmen, they drink my wine. Plowmen dig my earth. None will level on the line. Nobody offered his word. Ooh. I feel tingly. Not like crotch tingly, but like, this is one of my favorite songs of all time. Now I'm looking at these lyrics, like I'm really trying to absorb like And then the what the okay, and then like I'm about to get teary eyed because this shit's fucking epic. But it's like at the end, it's just like two riders were approaching, and the winds began to howl. Right? Don't you think about like the four horsemen of the apocalypse? This is a biblical song, bruh. I'm just saying. Now I have to listen to it, but then it's just like if I listen to it, I'm just like, oh god, it's scary. Okay, let's see. We have Little Caesars pretzel crust. That shit was good. I did a review on that. Wife swap God warrior. That shit is funny as hell. Like she was just like, she's dark sided. She's dark sided. Get that dark sided shit out my house. Get those tarot cards out my house. All this shit is dark side. Now that's the kind of Christian I like. I know it sounds like really fucking like hypocritical and all that. Like I don't really fuck with rules and all that shit. But I mean, if you're gonna be like really like by the book Christian, yeah, hell yeah. She was just like, I'm not even she ripped up the check, the $50,000 check. She said, I ain't taking none of that. I was like, okay. Look up the God Warrior. That shit was funny. But she ended up getting liposuction with that money, but it was funny. Look up wife swap God Warrior. I already told you my thoughts on JP. I think everybody's fucking grifting at this point. I feel like the leftists are grifting and the left is grifting and the right is grifting. The conservatives, the Republicans, they're all trying to get your money and your vote. That's how I feel about the shit now. Like, it's played the fuck out. But then it's just like, you can't even vote moderate because your vote is gonna go into the abyss, you know what I'm saying? Like, what happened to the people who voted for like Jill Stein and Bernie and shit like that? Like, what happened to the votes? They just disappeared. I don't know. I feel like all this shit is a scam. All this shit is a fucking scam. And the funniest thing is just like I believe in like I don't know. I don't want to get like arrested or anything like that. Hey, what's up? How you doing, Luminous Starseed? I'm okay. I'm alright. My phone's on 8% and I couldn't really sleep. But the sun will be up in maybe an hour or two. How are you doing? I'm just reading off the notes I had for the week. I think I put both sides of American politics is becoming bullshit to me. It's just a money grab, but at the end of the day, I want peace and prosperity for all. Where does that put me? Political leanings changing. So now I'm thinking about like this is the shit I'm talking about. Okay, like I'm totally for like people working for their income and stuff like that, but at a certain point it's just like some of it's like kind of unfair to get like a livable wage. Hold up. Oh, hey. That's good. Yeah, I can't sleep. I haven't had an energy drink yet, but I'm gonna do that soon. But I'm glad you stopped by. I'm glad you're doing well. Good vibes in here. Yay. Positive people. So I looked at this documentary and it was dang, I forgot his name. But he was talking about Martin Luther King, right? And usually when you think about Martin Luther King, okay, like this is dragging and I need my charger. Hold on. Cuz this video is about to be way longer than I think. So bear with me. Hold on. I'm about to get a charger. Hold on. Cause my mind is going everywhere. Okay, let's see. Alright. Okay. So I was watching this video. Let me look up this video real quick so I can tell you which YouTuber this is. Why do I feel like the sun coming up right now? Oh my gosh. Black conservatives. Okay, his channel is called FD Signifier, right? And like basically I'm subscribed to a whole bunch of like black conservative shit, right? But as I told you, like as of April 2023, I don't think I'm down with that shit. Like I like listening to everybody's perspective, but like this shit feels like grifting, like I said. And one thing I don't like or don't stand for is like fucking like kissing ass to get money. Like fuck that shit. Fuck the man. But he was talking about and he's not conservative at all. He does like social commentaries and video essays and stuff. So he was talking about Martin Luther King, and he was just saying like towards Martin Luther King's political, not political, but like towards the end of his life, he was more down with like what Malcolm X was talking about. And as we know, Malcolm X was killed by his own people, I think, his own group, I think. But my thing is like growing up, it was always like, are you more like Malcolm X? Are you more like Martin Luther King? And Martin Luther King would have been like the more pacifist way. But obviously now, like if you think about it, that shit is infiltrated. That shit's infiltrated. Like all that shit was infiltrated by the government. Just look at the video. It's just like how are you singing "We Shall Overcome" or whatever the fuck, but you're walking with the people who are oppressing you. It's just like, okay, well, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, how are you going to get anything if you're just standing down? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, with the whole protest and peaceful protests, like, I get we have the right to do peaceful protests, but after a certain point, I'm throwing shit. But then that's what they want you to do, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all this shit is planned. But it's just like, if you don't do anything, like, how's anybody gonna take you seriously? Like, you could just be like, please leave me alone. Like, you could tell a bully, please leave me alone. And then, like, that nigga ain't gonna leave you alone until you just, like, pop off. It is what it is. So, but again, I'm not inciting anything. I'm just saying that's just how my mindset is. Like, what do you call the French Revolution, bitch? Like, I know, like, I don't think Marie Antoinette, I don't think she said let them eat cake for real, for real. I don't know if they made that shit up. But I wish a bitch would say let them eat cake when people can't even afford some damn bread. Bitch, I would have been chopping off necks too, bitch. But then that mindset I got, that puts me in the left category, I found out. Anarchy is in the left spectrum. It's extreme. That's something I didn't know. So I'm wondering, like, those people who stormed on January 6th, like, are they left even though they're extremely conservative? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or are they just like fascists? And fascism, I don't totally understand. Like, when you think fascism, like, you usually think like Hitler and you know, Mussolini, them niggas. But it's just like, I don't know, like, think about what they were thinking. Like, I think that would put them like extreme left when they first started out. I don't know. I really don't know. Like, when the total left gets in power, do they become extreme right? Is there a left or a right? Anyways, I'm confusing myself, but it's deep. It's deep. Religion is deep. Politics is deep. And when I was growing up, I was told, do not discuss religion or politics unless you want an argument. I want arguments. But it's like, I could never run for politics or like office or anything like that, because people just be like, this bitch, like, look on her YouTube, this bitch is crazy. So I don't think I would get anywhere with that because of my internet history. But who gives a fuck about that? You know what I'm saying? Like, who gives a fuck about, I thought about that, like, who gives a fuck about official shit like that? You know what I'm saying? Because, like, maybe, like, people have, like, you have an actual mayor of New York, right? But then you can have, like, the hood mayor of New York, like, when niggas be like, I run New York and shit like that. Okay, let me slow down. I must be getting a little bit tired because I'm talking too much. But that's something to think about. Little poisonous caterpillars everywhere. So we have these caterpillars that are fucking everywhere. Like when I say everywhere, they're everywhere. Like it's like they're almost falling out the sky, which is happening in China. They say worms are falling out of the sky, but like I don't know where these worms came from. I really don't. I have no idea. They said they're invasive. They're called tent caterpillars, and they turn into moths. So I'm looking forward to when all these caterpillars, grow up, and then we see hopefully some butterflies. I hope. I also wonder if moths drink nectar and stuff like that. Like, do they pollinate? That's what I want to know. But caterpillars are fucking everywhere, and like, man, like one almost ran up on me. Like I was at the dump, and like I was throwing out some trash in the plastic thing, cause I like to recycle and shit like that. So like I'm about to recycle, and like this fucking caterpillar, like he saw my arm, and then he gave me a look. He was just like, I was like, oh shit. I backed the fuck up. Yeah, I backed up from a caterpillar, cause they said like if you touch this caterpillar, that it feels like you got shot or some shit like that. I don't know. I ain't trying to feel nothing like that. I never got stung by a bee. I only got bit by a spider one time. I'm not trying to feel that shit again. I'm really not. Fuck that. But pro tip, if anybody smokes cigarettes, if you get stung by a bee or like anything like that, you can rub the tobacco or the ashes in your itch, in your bite or whatever, and it will feel better. That's what my aunt did. I told you I have to drop this weight, tone up, or stop caring. I love food. Okay, I low-key find conceited people inspiring. So there's this guy named Hard Rock Nick. These are called like lol cows on the internet. Like basically people who get made fun of, like trolled, which is fucked up. But I mean, it's the internet. Shit, somebody probably thinks I'm a lol cow. I don't know. I don't know if I'm lol cow material. If I was, I'd be more popular though. I think. Yeah. I hope. Anyways, so this lol cow, this one Hard Rock Nick, this nigga fronting like he owns like a casino in Las Vegas, and he's just like, my dad is Swedish and my mom is Italian or something, but comes to find out this nigga's an Arab, right? And he's shit in his wife's sink allegedly. People just be exposing people on the internet. It's crazy. Like look up Hard Rock Nick Tosh.0 and then look in the comment box. I didn't know that. But like I like watching his videos because it's just like if you lie to yourself enough, you can go places. Like it's inspiring. Like shit, he got me thinking I could own a damn casino. But then like his like Instagram videos, like he'll play like really hard rock music, but he's like he's saying like he owns the Hard Rock Hotel. I think it's a Hard Rock Hotel or something like that, but he'll play hard rock music in the back. He'll always wear the same clothes over and over, like flexing on niggas. But then he has like one catchphrase and it goes like, where am I and where are you? Like he'll be like, I'm wearing $500,000 Gucci belt. I have $1 million on my neck. Where am I and where are you? Or some shit like that. That shit go hard. That's inspiring. And then you have Cobra JFS. I like watching him. I don't know why. I just don't know why. He's like a gothic kid. His name's literally Gothic King Cobra. So I think he has swag. He kind of looks like Hank Williams Jr. But he eats weird stuff. Like he eats like sauces on Subway sandwiches. Like people will send him like Subway sandwiches and it'll just be like full of sauce. Like I don't know. He does food hacks. That's what he does. And then he farts on camera. Check him out. I think he's cool. I think he would be somebody cool to drink with. I think, or smoke with. He's cool. He definitely would have been one of my friends in high school. Let's see. Cyrax, I don't know what to think about him. People really don't like him. But he's definitely a little cow. He's always getting trolled. And I got two more. What's his name? Boogie 2988 and Wings of Redemption. Those are gamers and they're supposed to be boxing. And then I'm thinking about Twitch. It's just like, damn, like people be pulling in mad views on Twitch. But like I just don't want to go there. Like I've been seeing less girls showing their titties now, but they probably moved to OnlyFans or something, but I don't really want to be on Twitch. I have a Twitch, but I just don't want to film on there. I don't know. I should try it one day. And then to rope it in, I think I put in Instagram is addicting. So I've been trying to go on Instagram lately, and I just keep scrolling and scrolling. It just won't stop. Like video, like it's less porn now. It's more memes. But like, not basically it's porn. When you log into Instagram, all you see is like booties, titties. That's it. Promoting products, people promoting their music. It's basic as fuck, but I can't stop scrolling. It's because I think it's the interface is very simple. I think that's what's got me. Let's see. Found myself addicted to Instagram. Talked about that. God in nature / springtime. Plants are going crazy. So like I had this vine, like there's a vine that grows up the side of the house. Like we have one in the back and then we have one vine on the side. And this vine just keeps going and going and going and going. Like you can leave this vine alone and you come back and it's wrapped around the side of the house. Like we even have like these little wires or whatever. And then like somehow the vine learned how to wrap itself around. Like it's actually twists, and it just reminded me of my hair. And I'm just like, wow, like everything is nature, you know, like God is nature, you know. And I'm not gonna say like I'm gonna start worshiping the dirt and stuff like that and the trees, but I do appreciate them. It's crazy, like water, like that feeling you get like when you run your hands over some water, like everything is God, you know. Like I appreciate that. I appreciate the tangible things. I hope that wasn't blasphemous. But if you know, you know. If you know, you know, okay? Yeah, but springtime, I really see God, like creation. I see the plants are growing, the baby animals are being born. My little cat's birthdays are coming up. Yep, this month. I made a video about the Rao homemade pasta. It's perfect for mozzarella sticks. I never, like everybody was just like, oh, just go out and get any spaghetti sauce. And I'm just like, nah, I can't do that. Because like, you know, when you get marinara sauce and it has that certain thickness, that's what I was looking for. And Rao, like that's the best pasta sauce I ever had in my fucking life. Like, oh my God. Like, I enjoyed it more than the mozzarella sticks. I said this a million times, but I would definitely want to get sponsored by them. Monster Energy drink. Well, them too. I don't even think Monster Energy drink. Like, I'm not really feeling no boost from Monster no more. But I fucks with that Mango Loco. Alright. And speaking about caffeine, Starbucks has like this drink that's olive oil infused and it's making people shit their pants. I put coconut oil in my coffee. It doesn't really make me poop or anything like that, but like that's interesting. Like people are really angry about this olive oil poop. And even the foam is like a light green color. I find that fascinating. But I don't know. That would suck. Like going to go get a coffee and it has olive oil And then you're just like, okay, let me try this before I go to work. And then you take a sip of the olive oil coffee and like you poop yourself on the way to work. But they're not just pooping themselves. Like they're just like, they're blasting off. That's crazy. Let's see. We're getting gross here. Cause that just wrapped into like the bathroom. For instance, I'm sitting in front of this bathroom right here, our second bathroom. And I guess like I was being courteous, like, when you flush the toilet while somebody's peeing and then like the shower gets cold. So Bean was peeing. Bean was in the shower. And I didn't want to flush the toilet because it happened to me. Like, I think my brother flushed the toilet while I was taking a shower and the shower got so damn cold. And I was just like, what the fuck? And I didn't want that to happen to anybody else. So I didn't flush the toilet, okay? And I forgot to get back to it. So I was just smelling this smell. And I was just like, what the fuck? Like, even the cats were just like, I don't really want to come in here right now. So I was just like, okay, let me go check this out. So I opened the door, horrible smell. I looked in the toilet, old pee. It's one of the worst smells ever. Like, I remember one time being peed in a bottle and then he didn't throw it out. That shit was toxic, nigga. Like, when he poured it out, oh my God. It's just like one of the worst things ever in life. I can't. I also heard about people wiping pee on their face so they can look younger. I don't know about that. I can't say I have not tried it, but I don't know about that. I don't know if it worked. I know it gave me some pimples though. This wasn't recently, but I'm just saying. All right, let's see. Rihanna's Anti album is still good. Yeah, I still enjoy that album. I'm sorry. That's a classic. I don't think she really has to come back after releasing an album like that. She will come back, but the album has bangers on it and it just keeps getting better and better and better. Wow. So check out Rihanna's Anti album. It's been a long time since she released that too. All right. Pagoda always putting extras in the box. So like Pagoda is this Chinese frozen food brand, right? And usually they make like egg rolls, like they make appetizers, like egg rolls, pot stickers, shit like that. And I think we still have pot stickers in the fridge. I don't know. I might have that for breakfast. But like they make that kind of stuff, appetizers, Chinese restaurant appetizers. So now I will say the crab rangoon, I like the sauce that it came with, but it was too damn crispy. I don't know if that's on me or what, but like they'll always say like there's like 6 to 7 things in the box. Like there'll be like 7 to 8 egg rolls in the box, and then they end up giving you 10. I don't know if they do that shit on purpose, so you'd be like, oh my gosh, you know what I'm saying? I'm on to you, Pagoda, but so far so good. So far so good. That crab rangoon was way too crispy, but I should have made it in the microwave. They probably would have been better. But there's a very particular way I think you have to make crab rangoon. But I'm thinking about when I went to the Chinese restaurant and had crab rangoon. That shit was, ooh. All right, let's see. Excuse me. Diddy sampled 5K a day. So Diddy sampled that song by Sting. It goes like, every breath you take, every move you make, every something, I'll be watching you. So that's Sting's song. So he sampled that song and released the song, and then he didn't get clearance for the song until after the song was released. So he got sued, and he pays Sting 5K a day. So let's do the math on that. 5K meaning $5,000 a day. Okay, 5,000. Let's say 7 days a week. $35,000. Is that song even making that kind of money right now? And there's 4 weeks in a month. 140 in a month. So if you think about like monthly, that's not that bad. But weekly, 35. I don't know why that bothers me. Like, can we just be done with it? But that's what happens when you sample things without permission. So remember that. That's crazy. I wonder how much he made off that song. Like, how is he affording to pay that man? Oh, and I also heard that Sting sued Juice WRLD too, and he still makes money off of Juice WRLD, one of Juice WRLD's songs or albums or something. Like, shit, niggas is about their coin. I can't hate on it though. All right, let's see. Tired of all this bamboo? Don't worry about that. We're almost done with that. But I'm getting really tired, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. Like, it's 30 minutes until the garbage place opens. I don't know if I can make it, you guys. I'm gonna have to do a get ready with me with y'all. I might have to do it. Okay, let's see. Lauryn Hill was gorgeous. Also, I want to add Azealia Banks. She's gorgeous too. I think dark-skinned women are very, very, very beautiful. My sister's dark-skinned. My mom's dark-skinned. Very gorgeous. But Lauryn Hill, like, I like her because, like, she has a tiny head. Like, she has a really tiny head. Like, my husband calls me peanut head, but she's really pretty. Like, she has a tiny head. She has giant eyes. She's pretty. Like, she's pretty. Look at her. I don't know. But that guy I told you about earlier who talked about the black conservatives, what's his name again? Let me see. FD Signifier. He talked about Lauryn Hill. He did like a video essay on her, and it's kind of sad. And they talked about like tough love. Like, that was the subject. But like, my thing is like, okay, like for example, like you have dang, I feel coldness in here. Sheesh. Okay, my thing is like, you have Michael Jackson and, you know, Jackson 5. All the Jackson kids got pretty much beat, allegedly. But that made them like better artists and stuff like that. Hope you didn't hear my stomach just now. So my thing is like, and that even comes spiritually for me. Because it's just like, I want God to whip my ass so I can do better. And I guess God does whip your ass in little ways. Like, he won't let you get something. Or instant bad karma. Karma is something like that. But for me, like, I was used to getting whooped sometimes. It wasn't like being beat. But it's like definitely disciplined. And I feel like that's what made me who I am. Like, if I didn't get beat, I would probably be... I don't know if I would still be alive right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I know that I'm so used to being like the quote unquote golden child that I what the hell? Anyways, that I'm used to that, so that's just a part of me. Like, that's what I gotta do. You know what I mean? So I have something to prove, basically. But I don't know, all the people that I wanted to prove anything to have passed. So I guess I just have you, the audience, and my future family. But other than that, I don't know. I feel like that fueled me being a perfectionist and stuff like that. That's not totally good, but that means you put quality into what you do, so... I don't know if this is quality, though. Like, it's seriously getting cold in here. Like, the temperature is dropping a lot. Okay. Let's see. But then it's just like, you ever hear, like, I'm whooping your ass so the world don't have to whoop your ass? Basically, that's what goes on in black households. Not every black household, but it's just like, I don't know what I'm gonna do because, like, I've seen a video where Summer Walker's daughter is beating her up. And she's like a little toddler, and it's just like, I can't have my baby beat me up, you know? Like, you have to establish something, but I don't know if I want to do that. But then the kids that didn't get whooped, them niggas was bad as hell. Like, you ever been to some kid's house and then, like, the kid be talking shit? Like, the kid be like, shut up, mom. And you just like, if I ever did that, I would probably get murdered. Like, I'm serious. Let's see. We already talked about small town gossip. That's fucked up, y'all. All right, let's see. 40-year mortgages approved. So, like, I'm already, like, when I read that headline, like, they're talking about, like, 40-year mortgages are approved. One side of it was, like, they already had this, but not for the common people. Two, my mind went to, that's a lot of interest. Like, I mean, if you think about, like, what you have to pay on interest every year, and then you're just doing that for 40 fucking years. Can you imagine? Like, I mean, like, you can take one out for 40 years. Your payments will drop maybe like $200. But what if you don't pay it off early? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, shit. I'm glad that I didn't get that house. I'm glad people was buying all the houses that I wanted when I was looking. Because I know I can't afford that shit. I would have foreclosed that motherfucker. So I'm waiting for, like, the housing market to kind of, like, you know, crash. 40 years. Oh my gosh. Did I text you back? Yeah, 40 years is a long time though. Like, I don't, like, shit, nigga. How do you know you want to be in a house that long? And the only way to pay something off like that, you would have to buy it in your 20s or 30s or something like that. I don't know if I want to be in a house until I'm 7 years old. Like, I don't know, man. That's fucked up. But that interest is crazy. Because I'm sure the interest rates are not going to drop on that. All right, I have almost attacked by a caterpillar. Yeah, I said that already. The caterpillar almost fucked me up. For real. Understaffed people. Oh, yep. I was about to just bring you up, Joe. So, my friend I Dead Weight in here, aka Joe, subscribe to his channel if you like to see VR shit. Scary VR shit, subscribe to him. But like, he was saying, like, there's supposed to be more people on staff at Little Caesars. So like, usually just like 1, 2, or 3 people at Little Caesars, and usually it's just like 2, okay, during rush hour time. Yeah, shout out, nigga. But like, the girl, she said, I'll bring the pizza out to you, right? 20, 30 minutes pass by, shit, 40 minutes pass by. Ain't no pizza yet. This is for like this damn pretzel pizza. And it's just like, Bean had to go in there and go get that shit. So, I don't know. That's just crazy. Like, I remember being understaffed at work. And I know it's sick. But I liked it though. I like being understaffed at work. Because like, that means like I could just be at the register all day and not do shit. Basically. That's what it means. I'm not stocking the shelf. Like, I mean, I used to like run around when I was like off them energy drinks and shit. But like stocking the shelves and then being on the register, that shit took a toll on me. Shit. But that made me drop some weight. So I might go back to lose some weight, nigga. Work like a slave and drop some weight. I don't know. I don't even think I was eating when I was like working that hard. But they know damn well they need to get more people in there. But not a lot of people are going to work in bullshit conditions. So I do respect the society for that. But at the same time, damn, like, can I get my pizza on time? That shit's supposed to say hot and ready. That shit is not ready, and it wasn't that hot, nigga. But shout out to Little Caesars. Love y'all niggas. But real shit, don't tell me you're going to bring out the pizza and not show up for 30 minutes. All right, let's see. They don't even have the thing where you can do where you can go to the beep, the little tower. Like, they don't even have online ordering. Like, oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. Might give crawfish another chance. So I seen this guy, his channel's called How to Barbecue Right, and he was making crawfish. I told you guys I went to the Chinese restaurant and I got like 3 crawfishes, but like, I don't like when my food has like a face looking at me anymore. I don't know where that came from. But, so I told you twist it off and it has like that weird yellow shit in like weird, I don't know what the fuck it is. Like in the crab, I think that's the poisonous part of the crab, the filter, the doo-doo, whatever. But in the crawfish, it's more condensed. Like you spin it off and then like you just have like this weird color in the center. And I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's butter. I don't know if it's ass. I don't know what the fuck it is. Like, and if I have to guess, I don't really want it. So I'm just going to stick to shrimp and crab legs, okay? But I don't know. I might give crawfish one more chance, but I don't know. Like, I need to know, like, where their brains are located. Or their, like, filter system. I need to know. Because it's just, I don't know, weird. But them shits had looked good, though. It was very seasoned. Alright, let's see. Where am I on here? Okay. Bean put a bee out of its misery and ladybugs. So, Bean crushed these ladybugs one time. Like, they were just sitting on the windowsill. I don't know why he did that, but he denies it all the time. Like, he got a tip of his shoe and then he just smashed the ladybugs. I think ladybugs were fucking or something like that. I was just like, what the fuck? That's sick. I laughed, though. But, so he said, like, a bee was, like, I think the bee hit the side of the house or something. And then, like, it was just buzzing, and he was just going to let it go. But then he came back a couple hours later, and the bee was still on the floor, like, bzz, bzz. So he put him out of his misery. He smashed his head. But then it was still buzzing around or something like that. So he said he had to put it out of his fucking misery. And I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know why I told you that story. Eating that crawfish doo-doo. Yeah, that's what it is, man. All that shit is doo-doo. Because don't they clean up the bottom of the ocean? But they taste so good. But, I mean, I don't want to eat that shit no more. Like, in the Bible, it said we're not supposed to eat that shit. In the Torah, in the Quran, we ain't supposed to eat that shit. It's cold in this room, bruh. Alright, let's see. But it's just like, I think bugs and fish have feelings. Like, I know we can't see it because, like, they don't have eyebrows and shit. Probably. I don't know. It's not funny. But I think things have feelings. So, I don't know. But then it's like, are these things thinking about our feelings when they sting us? So, why should we be so generous? See, that's what makes us on the top of the food pyramid, nigga. Like, I don't know, like, if humans didn't have, like, weapons and shit, I don't know where we would be on the food pyramid. But, or what do you call it? The predator pyramid or whatever the fuck? I don't know. I don't know where the hell we would be on that. Because we ain't that tough. Pretzel crust review, already did that. That shit was good as hell. I'm supposed to do a pretzel crust review with my other moderator, Drunk. I think I'll wait. But basically, well, Joe, you could tell us about the pretzel crust. Did you like it? My thing with the pretzel crust, it was really good to me. Like, the pretzel reminded me of, like, the New York pretzels. Like, it has that sea salt white shit on there. I like it. I used to think that shit tastes like soap, though. But it was good. Like, it had that crispy pepperoni and that ham, not ham, what do you call it? Cheddar? That sharp ass cheddar reminded me of like ham and cheese, nigga. That shit was good as hell with that pretzel. Woo. And that pretzel was crunching, dude. I was like, oh God. I liked it. I liked it a lot the first time, but now the salt a little bit too much for me. I really like the cheese sauce though. Yeah, that shit is delicious. I didn't even know we had that. Nigga, I was just eating that motherfucker. I put that shit on foil and I put it in the oven. That shit was crispy than a motherfucker. I was like, damn. I only had 2 slices. And then Bean talking about, don't put the salt on top of the pizza. He said, wipe some of that shit off. I did. I shouldn't have listened. I would have put all that salt in that motherfucker. I like salty shit. No mo. But it's like, I need salt, nigga. Like, shit. I'm like a horse. Alright, let's see. Why do horses and deers and animals that can't sit down like salt? That's deep. All right, we talked about crawfish. Early mid 2000s rap was turned up. Yeah, like D4L, the tall white t-shirts, sagging jeans. That shit was hard, man. The little flip phones. All that shit was hard. But that music, like, I just don't feel like people have that much passion in their music anymore. Cause them niggas was like going off with it. Excuse me. Like, it sounds dumb, but like niggas was just like, tat it up. But I think that nigga was on something, allegedly. That Laffy Taffy for real, nigga. Now if I think about it, what the hell they mean Laffy Taffy? And I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Fabo. Okay, let's talk about Farmer Wants a Wife. That's on Hulu. Okay, so Farmer Wants a Wife. This is a dating show. I usually watch this when the guys are playing games and they leave me out of the game. So I watch this every Wednesday. Farmer Wants a Wife. So, there's 4 farmers. They had 8 girls each. We're down to like 4 girls each on each 4 or whatever. So it's getting intense now. So like I'm just peeping like the methods of how the girls want attention. Like one method is like cry and say, I'm gonna go home if I don't get enough attention. Or cry and say, oh, I'm not very social. I'm not used to this. Or be very aggressive and be like, why are you not paying no attention to me? If you're not paying attention to me, I'm going. Or the other one, they were literally like while the farmer's talking to a girl, she'll come and like intercept, like, oh, can I talk to you? And next thing you know, they're making out. But now it's just like, what's pissing me off with this show is like they keep threatening. Like they're just like, well, you're not giving me no attention, and I don't like to waste my time. Like they keep saying that shit, and then they mad that some girls are getting kissed and they're not getting kissed. And shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Or they did get kissed, but then he kissing another girl. It's just like, bitch, you on a dating show. That should be making me mad as hell. And I know it's pissing off one of the farmers, because that nigga said, okay, well. Like, he was like, well, the fuck? Like, I don't know. Like, it's just crazy. Like, I don't know, man. I like that show, but it's so stupid. Like, and this shit must be for real, too, because them bitches is crying. I don't know. I want to see the Black Bachelorette, okay? Like, I know they had one, the first one in history. I want to see what the Slim Pickens was. But then technically, I think New York from I Love New York and Flavor of Love and all that, I think she was the first Black Bachelorette, okay? Those early 2000s dating shows were good too. Like Flavor of Love, I Love New York, Rock of Love with Bret Michaels. I can't believe Bret Michaels had a fucking dating reality show. I didn't know he had diabetes, and I don't know what's under his bandana. I think he's bald. Who knows? But Bret Michaels, he's cool with me. He hasn't said anything racist that I know of. All right, let's see. The evolution of house pets. Again, Joe, you showed me that video with the wolves and shit. Like these giant ass fucking wolves. Like this wolf, like his head is big as his fucking, like as big as his fucking teddy bear. And then it's like, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like that nigga howling in that man's ear. Like how the hell do you domesticate something like that? But I won't lie, I saw that little video of the little bears, little young bears. I was like, oh. So I guess that's why people domesticated animals, because they had that cute factor. With lions, ain't nobody got time for that, man. But that's so cute though. Like little baby animals are cute, but then they grow up and they kill you. And then my thing is just like, what's gonna happen to the people who are like, we need to boycott pit bulls and all those hellhounds they call them. Like, damn, hellhounds? But then again, Yeah, like them niggas can turn at any moment. Like people say like it's nature versus nurture and shit like that. But if you're bred, like if you're literally bred to kill, there ain't no way to take that out. There's no way. There's no way to do that. Like you've been bred for about 1,000 years to fucking rip people's necks out and hunt fucking moose. You can't breed that out, man. There's no way. But I mean, like, damn, are they gonna kill all the fucking dogs? Like, that's fucked up. But that's just gonna drive the price up, though. But you can't even have those dogs in apartment buildings and stuff. And then they'll be like, well, we want to see the breed of the dog before you move in. I'm just like, shit. Like, even now, today, like, they say, like, well, what kind of breed is your cat? Bitch, how the fuck I'm supposed to know? Is your cat dangerous? Bitch, all the time. I don't know, but they're really asking those kind of questions. All right, they say, what else we got? A fly in my salad. So I went to Food Line and I got a salad. It's like, you know, the long plastic thing. And then like, so I'm putting the salad in like this plastic bag because I feel like if you leave the salad in that long container, like it gets condensation and shit. Let me breathe. Where's my water? So I'm moving the salad into the bag. I get to the bottom of the salad and there's this giant fucking fly at the bottom of the salad, okay? And I'm just like, I know you have to wash your salad, but bitch, I don't feel like it. So like, this fly is at the bottom of the salad and we're both looking at each other like, what the fuck? And then like he flies like, whoop, and I'm just like, damn, nigga. I was scared. I was a little bit shook, but bitch, I still ain't washed that salad. I hope that nigga ain't shit up in there. I hope he ain't laying no eggs in that motherfucker. But I'm not washing the salad. I don't have time for that. I hope nobody shit in the salad when they was picking it. That's the only thing I wish, but I mean, I just want to tell you there was a fly in my salad. Waiter, there's a fly in my soup. Okay. Throw that shit out. Nigga, we put that in the tacos today, man. That shit. The Texas Pete killed it, man. Texas Pete killed any germs in that motherfucker. Alright, coconut oil. Not on the face. So I tried coconut oil instead of lotion. That shit destroyed my face. It gave me so much acne. So I'm going back to putting lotion on my face. But I don't know if I should just put the coconut oil anywhere else. I don't know. No mo. What you said? One of y'all done ate the fly eggs. Yeah, and if I ate the fly, you know I have to eat a spider. And if I eat the spider, I'm gonna have to eat a frog. I don't know what eats the frog though. Let's see. Oh, I also want to mention I got bit by like a mosquito. I don't know if you can see it. You see that bump on my hand? That's from being bit by a fucking mosquito. Like, what the fuck? Like, this shit was way bigger. Like, this shit was like, I was like, shit, nigga. Let's see. Do you remember Christopher Donner? Okay, now I have to fucking, I think it's Christopher Donner. Look him up. He's like some GTA shit, okay? This is some Grand Theft Auto shit. So basically, like, there's this guy. This is a true fucking story. He's dead. So it's like this black cop guy. He's an ex-military guy, okay? And he wants to work for the LAPD, so he's doing training, and his training officer, she did something fucked up, and he wanted to report it because I think that's how it went. Either she did something fucked up or he did something fucked up. But he saw some shit. He reported her. He got in trouble for reporting her for like I think she was kicking people in the head or some shit, but they said that like he was kicking people in the head during like these arrests, but they're like special needs people that got arrested or some shit like that. I don't fucking know. But they said Basically, he tried to do everything right to get his job back, but he couldn't get it back because I think he did the right thing, or like he something like that. I forgot how it went. Let me see. But he wrote a whole manifesto, nigga. That shit was on Facebook. I remember when that shit happened. Chris Donner, what is it? Reported his trainer. I think that's how it go. This shit said, why do people sympathize with Christopher Dorner? Bitch. I'm gonna have to listen to that. That's on NPR. It's a 11-minute listen. Okay, but basically that's what it was. So basically he reported his supervisor, and like the supervisor, like I guess she got pissed off or some shit that she got snitched on, whatever the fuck. So he loses his job. He does everything that he can to get his job back, but he can't get it back. So he's just like, you know what? Y'all niggas, I guess he snapped. Like everybody he went through to get like his job back within the police department, like they wasn't helping him get his job back, or like they failed at it, something like that. So all the people, like the chief commissioner, numerous other police captains and shit like that, he put them all on a list and he was gonna kill them all. And he said, since I can't have my own family, I'm gonna take your family, bitch. So he went on a fucking rampage through California and he was killing cops, but particularly the cops on his list. So the first people he killed, I think, was one of the police people's daughter and her fiance. And after that, it just kept on going, bitch. That's crazy, but it's just like, how do you not sympathize with that? I'm so fucked up. Like, I'm usually team villain, but it's just like, my thing is like, imagine you get out of the military, you want to work somewhere, okay? And then you observe somebody doing something fucked up, and then you tell, because you're supposed to tell when you see something fucked up, right? And then next thing you know, you lose your job. You do everything you can to get your job back. You can't get it back for no apparent reason. You don't know why. And you're just like, fuck it, fuck the system. I feel you, but damn, did he really have to kill people though? I don't know. Did he? But he must have seen some shit out there in the Middle East or some shit, whatever he was stationed at. I'm gonna have to listen to this. But Dave Chappelle also talked about it. He broke it down better than me on his stand-up. I think it was like called 846 or some shit like that. But that's crazy. And then he talked about all these other police brutality events. And you know, like, I don't know. Like, at first, I'm not gonna lie, like, I was like with the Black Lives Matter thing, and then I was just like, no, where's this money going? Because I'm always like questioning things like that. But then at the same time, that is a valid question. But I mean, this shit is fucked up. I feel like we need to take justice. That's how the fuck I feel. I also need to bleach this damn door. That's how I feel. But shit, nigga, take that fucking justice, bruh. They ain't gonna get shit by just crying about it and throwing money at corporations where you don't see where the money's going to. Bitch, the fuck? Fuck that. Like, sometimes I be watching like TV and they be like, please donate today to yada 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 blah blah blah. And I'm just like, is this money really going to these kids? Is this money really going to where you say it's going? Is this money really going to the elderly, or is like you gonna take 90 cents of that dollar? What are you doing? And then they want you to do like monthly payments and shit. I don't know, man. Something ain't right about that. Like, how do people get paid if it's non-profit? Anyways, yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, that's what I think. That shit going in their fucking pocket. That shit don't make no sense. It don't make no damn sense. And then I always wonder, like, how pastors get paid and shit. Obviously, like, when they pass around the collection plate. But then they say it's to upkeep the building. But I mean, like, do they really make enough to be driving fancy cars and shit like that? Like, do they have like a side job? Like, what do they do? I'm getting tired now. Ooh, and a dump open up at 6 minutes. All right. I wonder if I should drink an energy drink. I got my retainers in. All right, let's see. Comedians are philosophers. I was talking about Dave Chappelle just then. I think people being like triggered by every fucking thing now, and like them shutting down comedians and shit like that. I think it's a bigger thing to that. Like, not only because, you know, some jokes can be offensive, but I feel like comedy is a reflection on society. Like, you know, like serious shit, laugh about it, you know? So it makes it not so serious anymore. But then it makes you think about it. Because it's just like, Dave Chappelle was saying some funny ass shit, but then when he was talking about like those shootings and shit, it was just like, that's crazy. Like, it got quiet in the room, but then I like that to be talking and talking and talking, and then like you could say something and then the whole crowd gets quiet and they focus on you, just you and the microphone and your thoughts. Like, what? Like, I like that. I wonder if I don't know, like everybody wants to be a comedian. Not really. Everybody wants to be famous or whatever, and almost everybody wants to be a comedian. But I wouldn't mind. I think that's what I want to do. I don't know. I think I just want to talk shit. I just want to grab a microphone and then just be talking about current events. Like, ain't that some shit? Fuck that. Like, I don't know, something. Laugh about it, but something to make you think. Because there's a truth behind every joke. That's why that shit be triggering people and shit like that. I don't know. Stop taking shit so seriously. But take it seriously. Because if it offends you, it's probably true. All right, let's see. People who are found deleted in their homes after years. So I keep reading articles. I think this is like mostly post cucarachas, if you know what I mean. The cha-cha slide. That thing that started with C and shut everything down. People are getting found in their homes and they're dead, you know? Like, nobody checked on them. That's the thing, and that makes me really sad. Like, damn, like nobody... I mean, I could understand if it was like a shutdown or something, but it ain't that drastic. It's not like an overseas country or anything like that, but... That's so scary, like nobody will check on you. Like sometimes, like I be doing things like, let me not say nothing to nobody and hopefully they'll hit me up. But eventually, if you just like do that repetitively, like you just be flaking on people like, oh, nobody's gonna like really check on you. That's the thing. That's the scary thing. Like you always have to check in first. And even if you don't check in and nobody hits you up, like, you could be dead. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I could just feel bad 1 week, and then I don't want to talk to nobody. And then people are just like, okay, well, I'm going to leave her alone. How do you know I'm not dead or something like that? You know what I'm saying? So that's why, like, I don't try to be annoying, but, like, I try to hit people up as much as possible. Like, I don't necessarily want to hang out, but I just want to know if, like, you're okay. Like, for example, I don't want anybody's significant others. I don't want anybody's significant other's phone number, right? But, like, if you're dating somebody, I think a good friend would want that person's number, not to, like, talk to them or fuck them or anything like that. But, like, if you go missing... Like, if nobody hears from you in a couple of days or, like, weeks, but you know that they're dating somebody, like, maybe you should have their phone number, you know what I'm saying? Like, can you at least get their full name, you know? So, like, if you have to tell the police, oh, I haven't heard from my friend in this long, but I know that they're talking to this person, you can save somebody's life, you know what I'm saying? Or you can track down a killer or something like that. Like, that's the shit I be thinking about. So... I don't know if anybody hasn't done that before. I suggest that you do that if you care about your friends. That's what I think. But I mean, like, if you think about it, like, especially a woman, she's not gonna be like, I'm not giving you my man's number. Oh no, a guy do that shit too. Like, I ain't giving you my girl's number. But then the good thing about social media is that we have these people's numbers anyway. Not numbers, but like their profiles and shit. So that's good. But then I saw a movie. I watched a movie on here with y'all one time, and I had a private at video, but this guy, he ain't had no social media. So, like, they couldn't find this killer. Like, this guy was a cannibal. My cat is snoring. Can you hear him? Hold up. Can you hear him? Okay. Let me unplug this. Oh, I woke him up. My bad. Okay, so we're almost done with this damn podcast. Yeah. You heard that shit? That nigga said, I'm not mocking you. Yeah. He's cute. But I'm so worried about his health because he's so chunky. Like, I don't know. Alright. Let's see. We're almost done with my shit. I talked about Instagram addiction. That shit is just, it's the simple interface that makes it addicting, I think. But I know everybody on there is capping. So, like, I changed my Instagram bio. My bio said, the world is yours. The world is yours if you think it is, or some shit like that. I don't know. But then I changed it to I see cap. So, like, a eye emoji, the ocean emoji, and a hat emoji. I see cap. So I only look at memes on there. And I like my friends' photographs to make them feel better, but that shit is lame. But aren't I lame to be on YouTube? Like, social media is whack. Doesn't that make me whack? And I talk shit about normies and shit like that, which is next on the list. Wish I was a normie, but I still dislike them. A normie, I think, is just somebody who just, like, is just fucking normal and doesn't expect much from life. You know what I'm saying? But then at the same time, like, they had, like, the most basic life. Like you can watch cartoons and shit, and you got people who just, like, SpongeBob SquarePants. That nigga's a normie. Like, a in real life SpongeBob SquarePants type shit. Like, wake up, go to work, but you not thinking about life. You just, like, basic. You boring, bitch. Like, I just can't do it. But I do envy it because they have a routine. They have friends. The life seems perfect on the outside, but it's just like, where is everything? Like, I'm sure SpongeBob is going through some shit in his head, though. I don't know. Aren't we all normies? I'm not a normie, though. I don't want to be a normie. But I do want to be normal. When I'm a mom, I want to be a normie. Okay. Let's see. Fatal Attraction remake, but a series. Okay, so there's this movie in the 80s called Fatal Attraction. I think this is like an 80s or 90s movie. And basically, there's this guy, and he meets this girl. Well, this is a guy, and he meets a woman. And this woman's fucking crazy. She's just like, if you ever heard of the bunny boiler, like, she put his family's pet rabbit in a pot of water, and then he comes home, or I think the wife opens the pot, and she's like, oh my God. But basically, this guy, he cheats on his wife. He fucks this crazy woman, and she's stalking him. Like, she wants to be in his life so fucking bad, but he's just like, yo, it's just a one night stand. And she just couldn't handle it. She was just like, I don't like to be ignored. That's like one of the other iconic lines. I will not be ignored. And I'm just like, fuck. So they remake this movie. It's on Paramount Plus, and I think if I could get like any subscription to like any of these like subscription networks. I already have Hulu because that shit is free. But I think I would get Paramount. Like, they have so much shit on there. I don't know if I would get Disney, but I think I would. I don't know. It's a toss-up. It's a toss-up. Like, what is on Paramount Plus? What's on Paramount Plus? And then sometimes, like, I be reading, and then I don't be reading. Like, it's just too many words and letters. What does that mean? Okay, it says popular movies and shows. Yellow Jackets, I want to see that. They have Grease. Rise of the Pink Ladies. I don't know. I fuck with Paramount, though. That's like when you start the beginning of the movies, and then they have, like, the Statue of Liberty lady. Isn't that Paramount? Is that Paramount? Or is it... I know it's the Mountain. Then what's the one with the Statue of Liberty? I don't fucking know. It don't matter. They got a lot of shit on Paramount. I know I need to start a new series, though. I might start that new Star Trek shit. House of Gucci on there. I don't know. It looked good. Like, it looked like high quality, but... yeah, they got some shit on here now. Okay, anyways, let me stop scrolling and looking at that shit. Alright. Shout out to Master P. That nigga from No Limit. That nigga is an entrepreneur ass nigga. That's something I want to do or be. I want to have my own brand, everything, nigga. Like, he had some horrible movies in the 90s and early 2000s, but like the fact that he did it all by himself. And then like I think about the No Limit label or Limitless, I think that's what the label was called. Shit, Snoop Dogg was on that label, nigga. Mystical was on that label. Silk the Shocker was on that label. Master P was on that label. It's his label. Everybody was on that fucking label. Who wasn't on that label? Oh, what's that nigga name? He go like, you a paper chaser? You got your block on fire? You remain a G? Something. I done forgot that nigga name. Alright, Master P on that label. Silk the Shocker. C Murder, I know that nigga in jail. Mia X, Mystical, Soldier Slim. I don't know all these niggas. Who the famous niggas? Who came up with that song, 400 Degrees? Juvenile. What label was he on? I bet he was on, he was on Cash Money. I'm telling you, these early 2000 joints now, okay? Alright. And then we have, I think that's it. I had a Starbucks olive oil coffee. I don't have a problem with that. And then I had I Love Ugly Clothes. Y'all already knew that about me, though. So I don't know what else to do. I think I addressed everything on this podcast. I had a lot of subjects on here. Like, it looked like an essay in the description bar. So I think what I'm going to do now, I think I charged my phone enough. Like, let's see. It's on like 73%. Drunk. I know you missed the podcast, but I'll be back. Hopefully I'll play Fortnite later. But I definitely want to get this yard work done. What else? I don't know. I need to get my sleeping schedule back to normal though, so I'm gonna try to stay up. I'm gonna try to stay up today as much as I can. And then, yeah, I'm gonna try to sleep on time, but I don't know what's on time. That sounds so boring to sleep at 9 p.m., 9, 10, 11 p.m. Like, shit, nigga. Like, who sleeps that early? And, I don't know. And it's all quiet at this time. Like, you don't hear nobody talking, finally. Like, it's fucking quiet in here. Just like the cat snoring. I'm enjoying this. When is the sun gonna come up? But then I do want to play some different games on the PlayStation, though. Let's see about this weather. Oh, it's drizzling. What the fuck? It's raining today? So I did all that fucking talking, and I can't even go outside? I don't believe this shit. I'm not understanding. Damn, but if it ain't cold. What the hell? Look at this shit. Look at all that rain, nigga. Hell nah. Well, they say light rain, so I don't know. But that's not bad because I don't like to work when all that sun is out, like, hit me and shit, because then I don't have to put on sunscreen. So I might do it. I might go out there and do it. Oh, I just can't believe this. Like, I should have looked at the report. And the sun won't come up until 7:47. What kind of shit is this? Okay, well. And then before I close, something I want to do, I said I wanted to play different games. So one of the new games I started playing was the golfing game. So I need to have like a rotation. Like there's 7 days in a week. But I do like playing Fortnite a lot. So I don't know. I was thinking like maybe Fortnite Fridays, Saturday. Sunday I want to play golf. That's an easy going game. So what games do I need? I need 5 more games. So we have Fortnite, golfing. What else? Fortnite, golfing. I have Grand Theft Auto. I have Red Dead Online. What else I got? I have Fallout. So I need 2 more games. I'm not playing no scary shit. Oh, I do have 7 Days to Die, but that's more of a multiplayer game, but that's scary. I ain't playing it. So I do have Stardew Valley, and I do have Animal Crossing on the computer, but I need to have OBS. So I do have 7 games. And if I have like a, what do you call that thing that I just bought? A chip reader? Whatever the fuck. I don't know what the fuck that shit is. That means I can play like games on the Game Boy, right? Like if I can put I think I'm right. If I can put the console in there. Not console. What the fuck is that? The cartridge inside in the game thing. If I still have my old DS, that would be interesting if that would work. What else? But if I know like Bean ain't gonna let me be on his computer all the time. So if not Animal Crossing, I do have Stardew Valley, and then what's another game that's not scary? I do want to play a racing game. Oh, there's Overwatch. Oh, Minecraft. Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay. Okay, so we got Minecraft, Fortnite, golfing, Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead Redemption. I forgot the other two. It don't matter. I think I got enough games. But I think I need to get one more game. I think I want to get a racing game and a steering wheel. But I do have I think I need to just get a gaming computer. I think that's what's going to be the next step. I'm going to get a gaming computer, I think. I'm going to save up for that. So then I can get a whole bunch of shit. Bootleg, nigga. Get that shit on bootleg. Oh, I got The Sims on the computer. But then again, I need a computer. So, yeah. I need a gaming computer. I do have Resident Evil. Not the one that you got, Joe, but I have, like, that old-ass one. With Leon in it. I hate that nigga. He think he's so pretty. And then, like, I want to play the Wii, but I don't know where the hell I'm going to find a Wii at. If you want a racing game with for Lego 2K Drive. What? Lego? I want to play, I don't know what I want to play. I remember there used to be a game that was like Pokemon, but you draw your Pokemon. And then you can give it like attributes. I forgot what it's called, but it was from Japan. Them Japanese games back then scared the fuck out of me. And then now I'm thinking about Dragon Ball Z. But like, I don't know if like they're drawn the same. Like, I remember like Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi and shit like that. Like Videl and shit. She was so pretty. Like, I don't know, like, is she still like that? Like, but then, do you really win in games like that? Like, you're just clicking buttons and just hoping for the best. That's what I think. And then what happened to cheat codes where you could be like up, up, down, down, shit like that? Nigga! Okay, let me click it via my phone. My feet are cold in this bitch. Oh. Oh my gosh, someone said we needed a Lego Island game. I used to have Lego Island. I remember the last Lego game I had sucked. This is cute. But it don't look like you going that fast. I'll get it if you get it, nigga. Oh yeah, that's good. So if anybody viewing has any ideas or like has any games that y'all like playing, give me a recommendation in the comment box. And most likely we're gonna get a VR headset too. Cause like Bean wants a headset, but it's like I feel like I'm gonna go blind and get like brain cancer if I put a headset on, nigga. Like, I don't know, but I do want to play that Walking Dead game. I do, but I don't, bitch. Like if they had like a multiplayer version, like I would do it. Like I'd be like, yo, nigga, this zombie coming, bro. I would play, but I'm not playing by myself. Hell no, ain't no way in hell. I guess the whole world gonna have to end because I ain't doing shit. I ain't leaving the house. Shit, I will eat my own ankles before I go out. And I know there's zombies outside. No, ma'am. But if you guys are interested in what I'm saying, check out Joe's channel down below. Because that shit is scary as fuck. And if you're interested in Resident Evil, he has that too. But that surprisingly, that's not as scary as The Walking Dead. Because The Walking Dead is more realistic. Like, I can't stand scary shit like that. And then the fact that you have to stab them in the head. And then it just don't go the first time. So it's just like you had to keep smashing people's head in? Hell no. But if I was drunk, yeah, I would do that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm good at those games when I've been drinking. But not when I'm sober. So I think if there was like an apocalypse or something like that, I'd make it if there was alcohol. I guess I should go now. As always, thank you for tuning in. This is your favorite rabbit, Zaina Bunny, on the Note to Self podcast, episode 74. Today is April, I don't fucking know, April 8th? Yeah, Saturday, April 8th, 2023. It's almost my birthday, yeah. For real this time. And I enjoyed talking to you guys, talking about random shit that was in my notepad. And as always, I'll be back at it again with more bullshit. If you have any video suggestions, game suggestions, debates, yada yada yada, leave them in the comments. Subscribe to my friends. They're in the channel box on my channel. One of them is in the chat. Shout out to my moderators. And as always, Tulu honey buns. Yeah, I'll be back. Okay. This is where I exit now. But I'll definitely be back though. Definitely. I'll text you, Joe. Goodbye, everybody. I'll see you guys soon. Live long and prosper. How you do it? My hand don't do it. Live long and prosper, motherfucker.